Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to the next tutorial video for DuctTapeCreations. For this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to make a duct tape binder, pretty much out of all duct tape, just with a few little key ring pieces for the clips. So I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and let's get started. Alright, so let's get started here on making your duct tape binder. So what you're going to need to do is cut out several strips of tape that are 8 inches long and just stick them together until you reach a sheet of tape that is 7 inches long. Well, I mean 7 inches wide, which is the length of this tape here. And then you gotta stick them together until you reach a height that is 11 inches. So you're just gonna stick them together just like this. And for the first piece here, you're just going to leave a bar of sticky side here, so you can peel that around and get a nice rounded edge for the top of the binder, just like that. Okay, so now you're just going to continue this process until you reach the end of your strips. Well, actually until you reach 11 inches in length. So then just keep doing this until you reach 11 inches, and then we'll move on, and I'll tell you what the next step is to do. So finish sticking these together, finish sticking all your strips together, and then we'll move on. So just finish this now. Alright, so now that you've finished that long process of sticking all your strips together to make an 11-inch long sheet of tape, you're gonna have to make an exact duplicate of this, so you're just going to follow the exact same steps for the first one and just move them over to a second sheet, and then we'll start making the binder. So make the second sheet now, and then we'll move on. So now that you've finished that long process again of making a sheet, you should have two exact duplicates of each other. So now you can just set these aside, and now we're going to start working on the spine of the binder. Okay. So what you're going to do, to make the spine, you're just going to cut out 3 strips of tape that are 11 inches long, and then take 2 of the strips and stick them together. So you have a double-sided strip of tape, just like this. Now you're going to take this one here and cut it straight down the center, best you can. Now, I'm not getting it perfectly centered, but it's pretty hard to get centered. Okay. Didn't cut that well. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now just stick these onto the sides here. Okay. Just like this. Alright. So now you're going to fold this in half, just like that. Just do the best you can. Try and get it as even as possible. Okay. So now bring over one of your sheets here. Just set this upside down like that, and now you're just going to set this right on the bar of sticky. Okay. So now do the same thing with this side with the other sheet. Just stick it down. Okay, there we go. Just stick it down just like this, and there you go. So now fold this in. Okay, so now just kind of cut out 2 little strips of tape that are just about like 1 inch wide, give or take. It doesn't really matter, just as long as they're small enough to fit over this piece here. Okay, so take one of your little strips here. So I'll just fold this in half again, and then take this strip of tape and stick it right around there so this stays shut. So now I'll take this one and do the same thing on this side here. Just fold that in half, and then just do the same thing right here. Alright. Okay, so now flip it over. Now this should look like this on the back. It has a little pouch there. Okay. So now let's move on. So now grab a hole punch here. Let me grab mine. Okay. Now this is a little bit of a different hole punch. You can just use any average hole punch you have. Doesn't matter. Oh, I got something. Okay. So now you're just gonna tear a piece of paper from like a little book, like a tablet or something. Now you're gonna take a pen and just mark right here where these holes are, so you can get that exact mark. Okay. So now this cut's a bit smaller than most hole punches, but this is what I use. Okay. Flip that around so it's okay. And there you go. So now for those, now you're gonna need these little things. I call them like clip rings. They're just like little key rings you can get like at a dollar store, Walmart or something, and they're not that expensive. So all you're gonna do is just take it and just stick it straight through there, just like that. Then do the same with all of these here. Just string it through the hole. Okay, and now for the last one. Okay, there you go. Now these little things here aren't that expensive. So now you can take your piece of paper. You can just open these up easily. Just little clips. So now you can actually just take a piece of paper here and stick it through the holes and clip them shut. And there you have your duct tape binder. Now you can make this any color you want. You can put any type of design on it you want. It's all up to you. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial for how to make a duct tape binder. And if you guys got any ideas for a new tutorial or time lapse, let me know and I'll gladly get a video done for it. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and like always, just enjoy the wonder that is duct tape.